was a fulfilling trip, with nothing left out. Although I'm Korean, I booked the tour with an English-speaking guide, and while it was sometimes difficult to understand everything, our guide Sedat took excellent care of us. We traveled with 8 people from various countries, with diverse age groups, and even some travelers with physical limitations. I was very impressed with how well the guide managed to accommodate and control everyone. The guide also seemed to have extensive historical and religious knowledge and pointed out great spots for photos. By the way, the guide looked like a movie star. In the underground city, it can be dusty, so bringing a mask might be helpful. Anyway, this experience in Cappadocia was even more satisfying than the hot air balloon tour. I'm looking forward to the rest of my trip in Turkey. Oh, and thank you to our driver for making our travel so comfortable. The tour is really good, allowing you to see different area around Goreme, with both historical and panoramic sides. Furman was an excellent guide, ready to reply to all our questions. You can see clearly he puts passion and interest in what he does. Highly suggested. Our guide Fadi was awesome. He explained the geology and history of places we went to. The lunch was good as well, soup, salad and one main. The tour was amazing and the underground city was very interesting. It does have some shopping stops however, which is typical of tour groups in touristy areas, but the staff are not extremely pushy in sales. I highly recommend this tour. Our tour guide Hanek and driver Koksal are so nice. Especially Hanek, he is very dedicated and committed, introducing the history, culture, and natural scenery of different scenic spots to us in a humorous and engaging way. He clearly had a deep understanding of the local culture and history, and was able to answer our questions thoroughly. The lunch is tasty and special. Lastly, he took us to the most beautiful view and took beautiful photos for us. It was an unforgettable journey. So glad we took the green tour with Kluk. Isem was a solid guide, spoke perfect English and was passionate about the history of Turkey. The tour was managed wonderfully paced and we loved how she shared with us the history in ways easy to understand and also with a tinge of humor. If we were to go on the tour by ourselves, I'm sure we would not have been able to cover all the places. For Ihlara Valley for example, they drop us from the top of entrance 2 and we walk downwards to entrance 3 which made the hike enjoyable. There were enough time to take photos and also to learn of the history of Derinkuyu Underground City despite the crowd. All in all, very happy with the tour. Great tour. Very comfortable transport, picked up and dropped off at the hotel in a comfortable vehicle. Group size was just right. Tour guide who we call the professor was very good. He gave informative background on each site we visited, guided us through every attraction, gave enough time for photos and exploration. His enthusiasm and pride in his country was very evident. Sites visited were planned well, there were not much crowd. Thank you Skyway Travel and Kluk. Must book this tour when in Cappadocia. The Green Tour in Cappadocia is an incredible journey through the region's most stunning and lesser-known natural wonders. It includes breathtaking spots like the dramatic Ihlara Valley, where a peaceful hike along the river reveals hidden cave churches. The tour also visits Selime Monastery, a majestic rock-cut complex with rich history. At Pigeon Valley, scenic views and centuries-old pigeon houses captivate every visitor. The underground city stop is truly fascinating, showcasing ancient architecture and survival techniques. Expert guides, comfortable transport, and a delicious lunch make the experience even more enjoyable. It's a perfect blend of nature, history, and adventure, absolutely worth it.